Water, no fence. Hamilton, Jackson, and Ben. Why would I sell my soul for them? Treasures be in heaven next to him. Got me airballing, no rim. Devil trying to play me, no film. I will never fold nor bend.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am KeyLovesGod, and today I'm going to be taking a deep dive into the music industry with the focus on the legendary Nipsey Hussle and his eye-opening revelations.
Y'all gotta excuse this noise and all that, you know what I'm saying? This chopper's going by and pulling up beef and all that. Already no Slauson Boy TV, it's me and my underboss. No blue shady nip, no hustle. It's like with it. Right. See, I just
in my trunk, let my beat bang. Half a chicken on my neck, let my chain swing. 450 yellow, turn off the lights, turn on my mic, roll up some flight. Let's all get right. This that shit you waited for, yo. This that shit you waited for, yo.
Shootouts in public, what? Ride buses, what? Buying Benzes, look, buying buckets. Knock me off of my grind, that's what they was.
Entrepreneur and hip-hop recording artist, the mighty.
Yeah, what's up? Put your hands up one time, VIP, what's up? Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains. But you know how it go, nigga. I'm front line every time it's on, nigga. 100 Pro.
Nipsey Hussle was not only a talented artist, but also a visionary who understood the inner workings of the music industry like few others.
Impacting culture in a way that, you know, the mentality changes. And then also, you know, the institutions that exist, it's just a prison institution, really. It's like a pipeline to jail. It ain't no constructive institutions for real that meet you ground level. It's just like, if you fuck up, we got somewhere to put you. So it's like a fear-based preventative approach than like some love. And like, we know y'all going through a struggle, and we know y'all could use an art center or you know what I mean, a studio compound or entrepreneurial space. It's like, whatever going on, if you can't figure it out, we gonna lock you up, bro. So whatever it is, yeah, it's on y'all. I think like, you get people out of survival mode, they start thinking different. I did.
I own everything now. I own my own company, you know what I mean? I ain't done a publishing deal. I own my own studio, you know what I mean? So I had the means to produce. I got the understanding, I got the relationships in the game.
So you've also made some money too.
Yeah, you know.
You were able to do some nice stuff for us, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, you know, touring has always been my main cash cow, you know, because once we start putting out mixtapes and getting notoriety, we start getting booked. So even when we weren't,
a lot of shows like that.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I done toured the world for the past 5 years. Every year we toured the world, and it got bigger recently, you know. But we able to eat. We started businesses up. I got a streetwear line, the Crenshaw Marathon clothing thing, and we got stores in LA with
nothing like that.
Why you think they killed him?
Why do they kill all holistic doctors?
Right.
Messing up the medical industry.
You short-stopping their grind. Why? And these niggas, they check is billions. You got niggas that get flipped for a couple $100,000. So you playing with some pharmaceutical money, you know. And what's crazy, I'm working on doing a documentary on the trial in 1985 when Dr. Sebi went to trial against New York.
Right.
Because he put in the newspaper he cured AIDS.
Yeah.
Did he
beat the case.
Yeah.
And he went to federal court the next day and beat that case on record.
Yep.
And nobody talk about it. I'm gonna name my last album "The Spook to Sat by the Door." You know what I mean? When I finished my situation with our partnership at Atlantic, and for anybody that ain't seen that movie or read the book, it's about a gang member from Chicago who presented himself in a way he never caught no cases. He had a clean cut look, and he infiltrated the CIA.
Yep.
And he became educated and basically he used their agenda, which was to have a token nigga in the CIA for political reasons. You know, we gonna speak blunt, fuck it. He used it against him. And I think that in terms of hip hop, you think of the message that they embrace, I feel parallel with, like, you know what I mean? The power structure. I don't mean the culture of hip hop, but the power structure of music. They got prescribed personas they expect from us. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the way he used their intention against him was one of my underlying strategies. You know what I'm saying?
You got to
yes, indeed.
Sebi going to court and proven that he cured AIDS?
Absolutely.
Come on, why we don't know about that?
Absolutely.
And you know,
and he just died mysteriously down there.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you know how they play.
Oh yeah.
You know, niggas was tweeting me, Hustle, be careful, man. Your plane gonna go down. I say, you niggas better ride for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't pray, ride for a nigga. I
that's
tell
it.
Nipsey Hussle was not just a rapper. He was a businessman who built an empire on his own terms. From his Marathon clothing store to his investments in his community, Nipsey Hussle's impact transcended music.
Just because of his rhymes talking about the life in South LA, but because he's creating change in South LA.
If it wasn't for Nipsey, we wouldn't have nothing around here. For real, all we need is black people that really stick together and make things happen out here in the community. We don't got too many people that want to donate to the community when they get famous. They just think about themselves. Nip and Boss Hogg really for the hood and for the family. You feel what I'm saying? I already love them. They my role models. For real.
Right there.
Now Nipsey is giving back to his South LA community by renovating those same dilapidated basketball courts he grew up playing on. Rapper Nipsey Hussle goes back to where it all started.
Right now we on 59th and 3rd Ave. I grew up a couple blocks from here. My grandma been in this area, in this community since, you know, decades.
Before his music charted. To South LA.
You know, it's one of our home courts.
Only on this day, he's at 59th Street Elementary School.
And rooted in this community since day one. Yeah, so we right here, Crenshaw and Slauson. Take a walk with me. I'm gonna just walk through the lot with you and talk real quick. Yeah, so you know, originally we had this location right here. It was called Slauson Tees. We didn't have these two corners of this third space. We was operating out of this space right here. You know, my brother had, you know, caught a case, went down for a few years. So we ended up losing this space. When he came home, you know, he did like 3 years with 80%. And when he came home, you know, he had a little money saved up. I had a couple dollars when he touched down. We put our bread together. And the first thing he said is, I want to get this spot again. You know, I want to get back where we was at. And at first I'm like, man, you know, we got so much going on with the music. Do you want to be right here? And he like, you know, it's important that we, you know, keep what we had going and also, you know, execute what we started, finish what we started. So he set up a table on this bus stop right here on Crenshaw and Slauson. And basically he was selling t-shirts and socks on parole on a table. You know what I mean? Every day you drive down Slauson, you'll see my brother in the middle of the street making his sales. The first, you know, bread he got, he grabbed the space. First, last in the security deposit. And you know, from then it been flipping every dollar. Out here though, my nigga been in this parking lot for years, my nigga, you feel me? Before we had the shop and all that, niggas should be right here out the trunk, doing what we do, getting our little money, you know what I'm saying, scraping up our little ends.
Again, a look view from the drone above this crowd at the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson. They have shut down this intersection, so if you have any business other than wanting to come over here and pay your respects, I suggest you stay away from the area. They are not letting cars anywhere near here. It is a long, long walk. There's a very strong police presence. Back now on the ground. Now, it's so ironic that Hussle was supposed to meet today with the chief and the president of the police commission, Mr. Steve Soboroff. That meeting was scheduled for 4 o'clock in the chief's office. The subject was how to curtail gang activity in South Los Angeles. Hussle wanted to do some good. That meeting was postponed because his family members want to attend, so that was put off for a couple of weeks. Again, tomorrow morning, the chief is supposed to address many issues. They are actively looking for whoever may have done this. Maybe he'll have an announcement, maybe not. But at 8:30, we should know more about where this investigation stands. Reporting now.
If you want to look around right now, every single person that's out here spending their time here, they're here because he spoke to them in some way. He inspired them in some way. They related to him in some way.
He meant a lot. He meant everything to the community. You know, he was an entrepreneur. He was employing people. He loved his community. He was encouraging them and empowering them to be more, to do more with their lives. And so that's why we're here today.
Rap. That's the best way I could really explain it. You know what I mean? I feel like I really don't even like to revisit it too much because that's a loss that none of us could get back. Like that void can't be filled. But I don't know, Nip just was real. It was no he wasn't a rapper to me. He could rap, you know what I'm saying? He was super dope, but he didn't have none of the funny rapper, none of that to him. It was just 100%. He would ask me about my family, you know what I mean, my daughter, stuff like that, stuff that people don't ask you, you know what I mean? Like, most people ask you what's going on with your music or whatever you're doing. Nip would ask about Kyrie, you know what I mean? And he just gave me so much game. Like, being able to talk with somebody from the streets, we from the same, you know, we just from different coasts, but we come from the same type of environment. And being able to get so much game from somebody, it's like I was dealing with an old man. You know what I mean? Like, real talk, like, he just had mad game, like, you know what I mean? Like,
and gave it to us too, though.
Very educated,
and shared it, bro.
Very educated, spoke very, you know what I mean? When Nip talk, everybody listen. And I feel like there's only a few people ever that got that power, you know what I mean? And that don't got nothing to do with no money, nothing. It's about, you know, you felt like he knew what he was talking about.
They just touched that boy, man. They just bad. They just bad, that boy Nipsey, man. You know what's crazy? Because I was just about to get off this PJ and go to the PJs. I was about to go straight to the projects, but that's a sign, man. Don't even do it yet. Don't even go, dog. Shit real in the community. It's crazy how the streets don't love a nigga, but we still be loving the streets and shit.
Just if you could share some moments on some words on Nipsey.
Yeah, that was tough. Obviously, it surprised a lot of people. And I got to know him last year and had a great conversation about, you know, who he was as a person, what he stood for, what his message was, how he tried to inspire people, considering, you know, where he grew up and how he turned that into something extremely powerful and represented the entire city. So definitely a sad, tragic event. Obviously, send prayers to his family, his community, to Lauren London, and you know, hopefully they stay strong through this. It's tough.
Even after his tragic passing, Nipsey Hussle's legacy continues to inspire artists and fans alike. He showed us that success in the music industry is not just about fame and fortune, but about staying true to yourself and your community. So let's honor Nipsey Hussle's memory by staying informed, empowered, and independent. Because in the end, it's not just about the music, it's about the message and the impact that we leave behind. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep hustling like Nipsey Hussle did. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires and educates. See you in the next video.